G'day, it's Robbie again. Well, it's another hot day in Adelaide, very hot, over 35°C, so I'm going to get a little job out the way, and that's this arbor that I showed you in the last video, and I got this from Banggood to use in the HILDA, in the 1/4 inch chuck. And as I've shown you in the previous videos, I've made up arbors to take the 75mm discs. I use them for cutting. With this particular arbor from Banggood, I could modify it to take the 75mm discs, but there's no point because I've already got 2 of these arbors. So all I'm going to do with this is I'm going to just spin down the shank on it this morning so that it will fit the HILDA, because it won't go in as it is. It's too big. It's a 10mm diameter. This will only take a 6mm diameter. And the name of the game is that once I turn the shaft down, I can then use all this old angle grinder leftover bits in the HILDA for grinding jobs. Get some life out of them, save some money. You know, why not? So you can do that for, you know, a few bucks. Just buy one of these. They're not very expensive. Now to do this, I'm going to just mount this in the old Schaublin. I won't be mucking around on this much. And of course, when you mount it, you need to mount it on the thread end and then support it on the shaft end with a centre, and then just turn this down. Simple job. I mean, to do it properly, you should mount the thread in a collet. That will get you the highest accuracy. I suppose theoretically you could mount it in a chuck, normal chuck, and then put a dead center on, or sorry, a live center on, or dead center on the other end, and machine it down. So yeah, you can put this in a 4-way preferably, and basically if you haven't got collets, you can still mount it accurately, do the job. I'll be using collets because I've got them, but otherwise, yeah, just put that in the chuck and you should be okay. All right, let's do it. Yeah, we're right. First bit of skin knocked off for the day after a flying start. Alright, now this is a toolmaker's lathe. We have to check that it's tramming correctly. These aren't like a conventional lathe. Everything's movable, and you've got to make sure that you have it tramming correctly. Where is it? That's not bad. That's pretty good. This is where having a second lathe is handy. You can have your thing set up, have it set up for collets, ready to go. So job done. It should just fit nicely now. You can see the flats have gone. They went a while back, but that's too bad. That won't matter. But yeah, second lathe, handy to have. And I mean, just get an old one or a small one, set up for collets, and you're good to go. This old gear only cost me $376 off of eBay. It was a total wreck, but even so, made my own chuck and got a scrap motor off the side of the road, a period motor. Set her up, and she's a handy, handy machine. All right, let's try this little sucker out. Perfecto. Perfecto. So now we can use all these old, crappy old discs. What do we put on there? Oh, there's a good little cutting disc. We've got life in it, so we use that. Yeah, I mean, sure, you might as well use this old stuff up and get some life out of it. I mean, you know, for the money, it's not worth trying to make up something like this. And it's, you know, it's not too bad. Where's the on-off on this thing? Look at that. Pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. And that's all it took. Just a bit of machining. Let's try it out and grind some metal. Let's give her a go on this bit of scrap shitty steel. I'll run this on low speed initially. How good is that, eh? A money saver. So yeah, worked fantastic. Well, there you go. Simple modification. All he needs a small little lathe. I mean, I could have done that on the shear line, no problem whatsoever. And now I've got extra ammunition to put in this thing and use up all my cruddy old leftover bits and pieces that you'd normally chuck out. I mean, how good is that, eh? Okay, that's it from me. We're in for another really super hot day today, 38, 39. The only good thing about this weather is it's great beer drinking weather. Okay, that's it for me. See you next time. Cheers.